Good morning, traders. Just jumped into RRGB at 9,000 shares. Put a share out there, 508. Get rid of most of the risk, you guys. I jumped in this thing because it held 5 and it held VWAP and it was a flag pattern on the bearish trend, you guys. So far, locked in most of the profits. I'm going to start taking profits along the way. I want to see if this thing breaks above this trend now. They've been slamming this thing down a couple times. So you got to be really careful how they slammed it down. They're going to try to short the trend line and short the $5 area, so I could be taking off some more risk here. Got 5,600 shares. I still have a couple orders out there on the level 2. Got a partial fill on the last one, you guys. Just below VWAP in case we test the area of VWAP. The reason why I got in this thing, you guys, it was an earnings winner. Had a decent pattern, like a 3.54 star trade. So okay, I just watched a double. This is my same pattern I always get into when I was trying to get in. You guys, I just get in and then I press record, so I get the app and stuff. So to me, entry is more important than trying to record it. So here we go. Got an order sitting up here because some people texted me like, why don't you record sometimes your entries? And I do. I'm like in and out, but at the first entry, sometimes I'm not ready. Like, yeah, I'm just sitting waiting around for my alerts to go around, you guys. If the alert goes off, I jump in without hesitation, really, because it's over the long run. Here we go, 507s in front of me, 506s on the bid. Hopefully we get a partial fill right here, maybe a full. Just got to get these bidders to step it up a little bit. Gonna sell the bid for 500 shares, 506 and a half. Tried to start a video earlier. I was unsuccessful, but like I said, I try to get into the order first. The reason why I got in this, it was a good earnings winner and it held 5 really good. So I jumped in around 5. Like when it started breaking this trend, I was like, let me see if I could get room till here and maybe possibly get above here through a couple orders out there. So let's see what happens, you guys. Give it a second to test. Might take a little risk off right here. Taking off 500 risk. Market sale. 508 coming up soon, hopefully. All right. Getting a little uptick. Need some bidders to step it up. Got a couple sellers below me. I mean above me. The 510s earlier they were trying to sell it down hard, the VWAP area. So we got to be careful in that area, you guys. That's why I'm taking off risk. Only have 557 left on the $3,500 order, 3,500 share order. 550 shares left. Partial fill mostly. Trying to give it a minute or two, see if we can get filled. If not, I will drop the price a penny or two. Just want to try to be a sec patient. I just don't want him to come smack this trend line. Hopefully we get a little squeeze to VWAP real fast. Had to be a little patient with this one today. Sitting on the bid, next one up. Sitting on the ask, I mean. One guy ahead of me. Just need the bidders to step it up. Hopefully could get some more demand right here. Almost. Need a little more volume. A couple more bidders. Selling 100 in case. Still sitting on the ask at 508. Need a couple bidders to step it up for 1 second. Couple buyers on the tape. We should be coming up soon. A couple people decide to smack the market soon. Get a test of VWAP hopefully. 507s came back in above us. Here we go, 508s. Step coming up. Hopefully we get some buyers to take us out right here. Might sell another 100. There we go, 100 gone. Before that happens, in case they get stuck around 506s. Excuse me, this thing's moving a little fast and slow today. Fast and slow, fast and slow. Need a bidders to step it up 1 penny, 1 or 2 pennies real fast. Give a partial fill for the rest of the order. 557, I believe. Here we go. We should be coming up next. Just a couple sellers above us. A little more size they have. We need somebody to come take us out. Okay, a few sellers. Bidders are not stepping it up so far. Taking 100 off again. Just in case. Because this thing slams down hard, excuse me. Slams down hard a couple times. Okay, still sitting on the ask. Give it a second. Let's see if this trend line holds. The tape's looking okay so far. We're still sitting here. There's a big seller in front of us. I could jump in front of him, smack the bid, but I'm trying to be a patient for the 508. Here we go. Partial fill again, you guys. Sell another 100 in case. Still sitting on the 508s with these guys. We got bidders, decent bidders at 507. They just have to step it up a bit. This one tried to do a couple shakeouts already, so be careful. Especially that VWAP area was a fight earlier, and the Bulls lost. So be careful around VWAP. They could try to smack it down again, or we could have a squeeze over VWAP if we could hold VWAP. I kind of want to hold a tiny bit. Okay, good. Got filled on the rest of the position. I kind of want to hold a tiny bit above VWAP to see if we could get the squeeze. Taking off another 100 here. 508.10. Here's a VWAP test. Taking off another 100 at VWAP. Taking off another 100. Right above VWAP in case. 33.50 shares left. I'll take off another 100. It's not acting how I want it to act. So far, the volume's not getting how I want it. Okay, the sellers are coming in on the tape. Let's see. We're going to try to take off another 100 in case this thing candles out. Sorry, you guys. I just had to yell at the dogs real fast. Every time I'm on the computer, on the phone, they all, you know how they're like kids, you know. They love to start jumping around and playing and fighting. Cats and dogs. But like, I don't know, I said it in my previous video, but I'm trying to like, I don't know if you guys heard what Eminem did recently. Built like a dog, or is building a dog sanctuary, a few $1 million. Trying to raise money so we could help these animals out here, you guys. I have 4 at home, and I'm trying to get like hopefully one day a bigger place. So I'm trading for a good reason. So like honestly, my goal is to try to buy a land and try to rescue as many animals. Me and my fiance can. Looking ugly right here. Gonna take off another 100. Let me shut this window, you guys. Patience is the name of the game sometimes. Right now we're under VWAP. So let's see if they're gonna slam VWAP again or not. Yeah, I have an order out here for 1,600 shares just in case we get there. That's like my final target area. Excuse me. Let's see if we can get above VWAP right here, or they're gonna try to slam it down. Volume coming in nicely. I need the bidders to step it up a little bit, so I can smack the bid a little bit. Really want to get there. We go. Selling 100. 513.5. 29.50. I'll sell another 100. Sell another 100. Because I don't like those wicks. I'll sell another 100. You could see a lot of profit takers. Maybe some scalpers. Maybe some shorts. 26.50 left. Hopefully this thing holds above VWAP. I've been trading for around 10 years, you guys, so you got to be extra careful, especially with stocks that are cheap like this. They can move up fast and so like down fast too. You got to take 50. I try to like think like have a market make. This is like my market maker strategy. It's like accumulate, 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 and then sell, 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 sell to the buyer. Let's see. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But in the long run, hopefully we'll be okay. We'll take off 50 right there. Now we have 2,600 shares left. Let's see if we could get above VWAP. Yesterday, you guys, I wired out. I did a video. I didn't upload it because I gotta blur out some of the account numbers and stuff. But I wired out for the third time again, and I bought a bunch of inventory for my businesses, you guys. So I took the trading profits, and now I'm putting it into like my businesses so I can have more inventory and hopefully grow that business. So that's what you guys want to do. Once you get good at trading, you really want to start wiring out. Hopefully you get there. Took me 10 years, you guys. This is my third wire out this month. This month I had almost a $20,000 month. And this is my first month back. But yeah, I wired out about 7,000, 8,000 this month. So, but it takes a while, you guys. And yeah, and yesterday I wired out another couple thousand, and then I bought a bunch of inventory from Sam's Club for the store. So wire out, take some cash, have some fun, bought some food, and then like feel that money, feel that that's real money. Like feel like wow, this is real money. Like you could actually like in the market, you don't feel it like real money. Like it's just money on the screens. But $200 in real life, that's good money. Or for 1,400 in real life in the market, that's like you know, I'll take another 50 off right there. I like selling into strength, you guys. 25.50 left. Take another 50 right there. Let's see if we could get above this little gap area. We'll have a squeeze. That's my goal. I was like, if we could get above here, hopefully we squeeze to the 25 areas, and then I could get filled for this big 1,600 share position up here. Hopefully lock in the profits. Profit was on this. I was risking 300, you guys, for around between 1,000, between 900 and like 14, 1,500. So depending on how it, sorry about that, you guys, but depending on how it acts, yeah, sometimes I'll hold keep selling a cut. So, but risk is like 3 to 1, 4 to 1, depending on how it acts. We'll see, maybe 5, 6 to 1. We'll see. This is my risk area, and this is like my reward areas. I don't like the wicks again. They're holding this area right here. Let's see if we could get above, if we could stay in this trend. The trend is your friend till the end, you guys. The little trend right here. Let's see if we could stay above there. If we get below VWAP, I'll take off some risk. There's another 50 gone. There's another 50 in case. Let's see if bidders come buy up this VWAP test. The volume's not looking good. Few bidders coming in below VWAP so far. Okay, here's another 50 off. They're trying to attack VWAP. Just going to give it a second to see if they're going to try to slam this or if it's going to crack above VWAP. It could go either way. Hopefully it goes up. Next support is around the $5 area, so be careful. Taking off another 50. I don't see volume coming in. 2,300 shares left. We're going to try to be a little patient with that. If we get above VWAP, I could add the 50 back on, but I'm okay for now. It has to hold above our little trend and then this little other trend. So let's see, we need volume to come like above here really. Get like above this line. We need volume, step it up a little bit. This is a bearish pattern on the trend line and VWAP, so be careful right here, you guys. Taking off 50 in case again. Yep. Taking off another 50 in case. Let's see if that becomes support or not. If it breaks this little trend, we could slam down. That's why I'm taking off risk. Risk management first. 50. 2150 left. Let's see. This is a test candle. Zoom it in for a second. Adding 50 back. Let's see if that's going to work for us or not. Remove these lines. Uh-oh. Not looking good. Not looking good. Don't want this trade to be too long, you guys. Let's just see what happens here for a couple minutes. I gotta go really soon in like less than 20 minutes. Taking off that 50 that we added there. So I was trying to get filled at 510, got filled at 509. Need better executions. Hopefully soon I'm gonna be getting better internet, maybe a better computer. I could add on 10 shares at a time if it cracks VWAP. Here's the 10. Let's see. This pattern's looking okay so far. Looking okay. Adding 10. Got to crack above VWAP. Just want my average to be okay if we do. Adding another 10. I could go up to 2300 again. Here's a bidder stepping it up, adding another 10. Let's see if we could get above VWAP. I'll add another 10. I need it to actually hold above VWAP. Okay, here's my 10, and then I'm gonna be okay for now. Okay, 22. Let's see if we could get above here. We could add the 23. You guys see how I add a little, but I take off more. When I take profits, I like my initial add is like the big add, the meat of the move. And if it continues, I'll take and add, take and add, take and add. Sometimes I'll give some back, and sometimes by the end of the day, I'll double it, you know. But I'm not trying to stay here all day today. So let's see what we can do in the next few minutes. Want to see bidder stepping it up, taking out these 511 guys before I try to add 25. They could try to slam VWAP down again, so be careful. We're right at VWAP. Yeah, trading takes a lot of practice, you guys. What I like do is when I used to practice, is practice with small money. Like I said in my other video, I never really paper traded ever, except in those challenge accounts, like when they're like you have to beat the challenge to get that count. But I really never paper traded because I don't think it's the same. I paper traded like on this thing back in the day where it's called Wall Street Warrior. It was more like a competition. Like different traders come paper trade and they win stuff. And I just want it was like a little before everything came out. Okay, here we go. Adding the 25 here over the test of VWAP. Another 25. Trying to get back to 23 if we can hold VWAP, you guys. Few buyers come in, but I do not see that much size, so I'm not going to add that much. Okay, here we go. Little size getting better. 22.75. I want to kind of be at 23 again, if they let us right here. I need the 510 bidders to become 511, and these guys to get so somebody takes them out and they become 513, 514, 515. But this is ugly. The candle's ugly so far. We do have a little flag pattern, so let's see if we could get above there. Other traders could recognize this. Hopefully they'll jump up above here. Above here would be nice too. We got resistance at 515 and 525 really. So you see my order here, it's like 520 right below this resistance, just in case we don't get there. Just in case it gets there and then it gives us like a hard time, like a bunch of supply up there. I'll be like, not to try to be like, you know, like an ass or like a jerk, but I'll be like part of the supply. Here we go. Here we go. And hopefully that'll be our final 25 for that. So let's see where we can get to. I'll start selling hopefully 300 at a time. Let's see what happens. We could get above this 515 area and get above. Really, I want to see it get above 516 so we can fill that gap to. Here we go. So taking 300 off. Selling into strength, you guys. Part of my strategy. 2,000 shares left. I'm not like some people call it scalping, but I don't feel like it's scalping. I feel like it's like core trading. Like I had an initial position, then I add and I take off, and I add and I take off. Okay, not looking good so far. Let's see what happens. Not too much size selling it down, so be patient for a second. Let's see if we can get above here. Gotta take off 100. Don't like the tape. Still got a little flag right here. Gotta get above here really. Little hidden channel. So let's see if we could get to here. Like I said, I don't want the trade or the video to be too long, but we got a few more minutes left. Even if I miss the power hour squeeze, even if it squeezes power hour, it's Friday. I'm trying not to make this trade too long. $1,900 shares left, not bad. Getting slow right now. Volume's okay. Need to break this area, this little area, this pressure right here. Got to get above 515 pressure. A bunch of supply right there. A couple times. Now open an under VWAP, you guys. Okay, adding 100. Back to 2,000. Let's see if we could get some pressure. Still eating it up right there. Don't like how that opened under VWAP like that, but we got this little low right here. So we do have this little risk area. Hopefully they try to protect that. Need the volume to get a little stronger right here. The bidders to step it up a bit. Different levels marked up, you guys. I just like to let it guide me. Ready to take some off if it doesn't hold this pattern. Don't want to give back too much if we do give back. Adding 100 again. Want to see this thing get above these highs. Here we go. Here we go, you guys. I'm going to sell the bid just 50 shares. 514 is the bid. Kind of want to see the bidders at 5. There's a good bidders right here at 514, but there's a little wall of askers. Let's see if they could get rid of them. Nope. Remember these guys? I said if we could get above here, we'll have some pressure. That's why I took some off right there, you guys. But we're still gonna try it again. Let's go. Let's see. See? Look at them. Them guys know. Bunch of sellers know, you guys, and a bunch of profit takers know. Okay, we're not gonna add until it gets above here, or let's protect this area because we'll be in pain above here. Watch my in pain videos, you guys, where traders will be in pain. Still looking okay. I don't like that rounded like head and shoulder so far, so that's why I'm being careful with it. Gonna take off 50. Got 513.18 on that one. Back to 2,000 shares. I want to see the test of the 516, 520, 525 areas. Still have my order right here, 1,600 shares around 520. Might make that 1,500 just in case, and it will be, if it does get there, we'll be left with 500 shares. Made that 1,500, but I made it 521. Might drop it a penny if I see problems there, because there were a lot of problems at 520 earlier. We're just gonna see if we can pay for the spread. Let's see if it gets there. Give it a few minutes. Above 515, we could squeeze. Above 520, we can squeeze too. Let's see if they don't eat it up this time. Hopefully they start covering. I want to see market makers take the short side on this one, take it above to 6 before they try to drop it down again. You want like a range bound market, really. Gonna take off 50 again right here, giving problems so far. Let's see if we can get above this little trend. The stock is slowly still being squeezed. It's fighting, but it is slowly being squeezed, you guys. Little flag. It's having a little problems because we do need a little more volume to come in. But we need to get above this area to squeeze here to get filled on this side. And then above 525 really to for this thing. This thing could go above 525. So maybe test 550 or new highs on the day. They could slam it back down to 5, and they were trying to take it down to test the 200 MA. They tried a couple times, they couldn't, and that's why I jumped in. All right, not good. 512 dropped off. Let's see what happens here. They hold it up. Taking off 50, you guys. In case not seeing follow through. Still holding our little trend area. Let's see. Few buyers coming in, you guys. Few buyers. Not too big size. Not too big of a size. Got it above VWAP again. Might add 25 if it holds this. Want to see the 514 guys taken out. There we go. 25 added. 25 added again. 516s. 25 added again, you guys. Trying to get back to 2,000 if we get above the 517, 18s area, really. Here we go. 18 on the ask. Boom. 17's on the bids. 25. We're back at 2,000. And then we're going to start taking some off, hopefully. Took my order up a couple pennies and made it 1,300 instead of taking off. You guys going to take off 100 in case. 1,900 shares left. Here we go. Take it off 25 in case we get about under there again. 1875 shares left. Let's see if this thing has a little flag, breaks this area. I could add 25 again if that happens. There we go, 25 added. 1900 shares, you guys. Just scalping along the way, core position trading. This is the area that gave us problems earlier today. When I was watching, it gave them problems. Got to get above 520 to hopefully see a squeeze above 525. I do have an order out there. I could take it up a penny if I see pressure coming. My goal today, like honestly, was I was risking like 300-400 on this trade for possibly 1,000, 1,200, 1,300, something like that. Okay, adding my final 25 right. Oh, this is not the final. I'm trying to get back up to 2,000 real fast. I thought I was at. Okay, here we go. 520 over 521. I will add. I want to see bidders. I want to see bidders at 520 at least to add the final 25. Okay, adding the 25, and I am on the bid at 23 for 1,300 shares, you guys. Made it 1,200, took it to 24 with the pressure coming in. See if we could get a little squeeze. Taking off right there, 25. Don't like that candle so far. Another 25. Still got our sell order up there, 524. 1,200 shares, 5 cents, hopefully. Hopefully, you never know. They could try to slam it back down, but I do see some pressure coming in. I want to see the bidders at least 20. A little down tick. Big sellers coming in on the tape, a couple buyers. Taking off 25. Got to get above this 25 to this 20 area, you guys. This is the resistance from earlier too. When I gave them a hard time right here when they couldn't get above it. And then we have this resistance at 25. So this right here, the 20 area was on this side when they try to get above the trend, they couldn't, and then 30 right here or 25 right here where they couldn't. So we got a bunch of sellers. If we do get above there, that will be in pressure. All right, if this thing stalls right here, we'll take off another 25. Hopefully we get another little flag right here. Maybe hold this area. Let's see. A little pressure coming in. Okay, taking off 25. In case. Put risk first, you guys. I didn't see no big buyers on the tape. Got my workers calling me. All right, you guys, 21s. Gonna sell the bid for 25 at 20.5, just in case. Gotta get above there. Little pressure on the flag. 1,200 shares still sitting there at 524. Here we go. Got a few guys. Here we go. I'm gonna take off 25. All right, getting partial fills here. All right, got filled for most of my position, you guys. 650 shares long. $520 still a holding. Adding 25 again. Trading, there's a little art to it. You guys adding another 25. I could go up to 1,000 again. Adding another 25. 520 still on the bid. Adding another 25 for the uptick. Another 25. Trying to take this 22 guy out. Let's see. See if somebody could take him out. Here, let's add 25. We're at 800 shares. To me, it's like if it has to be worth my time, you guys. Like 400 or 500 shares is kind of like, not to sound like not ungrateful, but I have to go do a couple things. Let's see if we can get above here or not. I think it has to go a little more. Volume came in nicely on that one. Wick, did you guys see the wick on that, you guys? Wow, here's another 25 adding. Here's another 25 adding again. Wow. Here's another 25. Here's another 25. Let's see if this works for us. 900 shares. Have 100 ready to start selling or add the last 100. Got to get above this area, you guys. This is the area, 525. We can get above there, we can see a squeeze to the 540s. That's my goal. That's why I'm still here. Cool. Gonna take off 100 right there, just in case. $525. We got a big seller at 83 shares. If I see this guy get taken out, I'll add the 100 shares I wanted, or yeah, 50 at a time. Or I see him, like, let's say he turns into 25 and then getting less and getting absorbed. See, he's getting bigger. 50 turn into 11, 111. So let's see. And then you want to see these guys step it up. 112, still there. See, down tick. Let's see if he comes back. Big seller. You could even see it on the active trader right here. Let's see. These guys take him out. I need the tape to get a little more powerful, a little faster, a little bigger size. Let's take this guy out, you guys. Bidder's coming in a little bit. Need to step it up to 525. Want to see this guy get absorbed so we could get that squeeze up to 530, 535 hopefully. Maybe 540s even, 550s. This is going to be the area, you guys, right here. Start taking this crap off. All right, here we go. He's getting a little absorbed. I'm gonna buy 50. Okay, another 50. A little absorption, another 50. Another 50, you guys. Hopefully we go get to the area I wanted to get to. 1,000 shares left. Let's see, give it a little test. Let's see if we can get to the 540s, 538s. Gonna throw an order out there, 300 shares, 532, just in case we get a quick squeeze, get rid of some of the risk, lock in some profits if we get there. Here we go. Here's the wick again, you guys. Let's see. 1,000 shares left. You want to see the 525s on the bid. Let me take this phone call, you guys. All right, you guys. I had to take that quick phone call. I'm one of my vendors. Sorry about that. And then let's see. This thing's not acting right. Might start taking off if it doesn't act right. Let's see what happens here. Don't want to give back too much if it does go back down. Risk first, like I always say. We do have a nice buyer at a nice bidder at 520, but we don't know if it's a serious buyer. Let's see. Couple sellers, 2 cent spread right now. Want to see the spread get a little tighter. This was a nice wick right here with nice volume. Okay, not good. See how they slam this thing? If this 520 guy gets absorbed, I'll take off 100 at a time, depending on what happens right here. Gotta be ready for either way, you guys. All right, let's see, you guys. We could get some pressure right here above 525 again. Still got a little order for sale up here. We are good above VWAP. We're good above VWAP. Big sellers at 522. Trying to sell it down. Hopefully this trade lasts less than an hour. We're at like 50 minutes, I think, already. Need the bidders to come back. See how our hourly's looking. Looking okay so far. Still got to get above this area. You can see how they ate this wick up, and they ate this wick up on the hourly. If we pop above here, I want to see a squeeze to here. But I am kind of on a time limit, and we did lock in most of our profits. So let's see. Let's see if we get above here or not. Adding 100 again, you guys. Same spot. Let's see if we could get some volume to come in. Need volume follow through like the first time. This is Red Robin. I'm not sure if they're in every state, but they are in Chicago over here. I've had them like one time my whole life when I used to live in Delaware, like before they ever got to Chicago. The Chicagoans a few years ago, it was new to us. Like in the East Coast, we were like, just like Krispy Kreme. We're like, we had Krispy Kreme out there. Then I come out here, they don't have it in Chicago, and then like 20 years later, they finally start having it. Now they start closing down. 1,100 shares still. Trying to see if we could get an uptick of past 522. Bidders at 520 are decent, and then we have a few at 521. But let's see if they're serious right here. Let's see if we hold this little area or not. Okay, adding 100. Adding another 100. Just gotta get above. I gotta stay above this area. 35 at 23s. That's nice. Okay, 100. Let's see if we can get follow through. Here's another 100. Here's another 100, you guys, over the 25s. Let's see. Here's another 100. Need a couple good candles, hopefully. 1,700 shares in. gonna take off 100 here. Taking off another 100. Damn. 525 at least we got filled. Here, another 100. 26.5. 1,400 shares left. Let's see if we can get above the 30s. Here's another 100. Sell the bid. 28.1. Here we go at 30s. At 30s, I could add 100 if we get above 30. Or if we come down, okay. There's a few sellers at 30s. I got to see the guys get taken out before I add anything. The 30 guys, 530 guys get taken out, get absorbed. They're still there. Level 2 helps sometimes, you guys. 30 still there. Need more bidders on the L2. Getting absorbed. Here we go. I have an order still at 32, you guys. 300 shares. Made it 33. Want to see the 30 hold? This could be a little top, so be careful. Okay, nice. Adding 100 again. I do have 300 for sale at 533. So we got a little downtick. Let's see. Tight risk on this, you guys. Watch the risk. Got to get above here to break to get a newer high. Above this line right here. I know we're going to have a million lines, but yeah, above here. Here we go. Adding another 100. Here we go. You guys should be getting filled for the 300 soon. $530 still on the bid. 533. My order should be coming up. Got filled at 533. Gonna smack the market for another 100. 1,200 shares left. Let's see if we can get a new high. Adding 50. Risk is right here for the new risk added. Adding 50 again. Trying to test the new highs. Hopefully we get there right now. Throwing an order out there, you guys. 250 shares at 36, I believe. 37. 37. Gotta run to the washroom, you guys. I'll be 1 minute. I was gonna say 1 second, but 1 minute. All right, you guys not looking good so far. 1,300 shares. Let's see if we could hold our prior low right here. Watch the volume, watch that trend. Worst comes to worst, we'll take off some risk. This is what, the fourth time they slammed it down on the 5 minute or on the 2 minute. That 20s came through earlier for us, so let's watch the 20 area. 20 came through for us earlier a couple times. Let's see if they come back on. All right, cool. Adding 100. Let's see if we get a little follow through on the volume next candle. Okay, let's see if the 20s hold or not. Not good. Taking off 100. Taking off another 100. Let's see if VWAP holds. We're going to take off 200. VWAP doesn't hold. If it holds, we will be okay. See what? How many times they shatter slam this thing? I believe they bring buyers, they bring buyers, they bring buyers, and they slam them down. Then they bring buyers, and they bring buyers, and they slam it down. And they, so watch that pattern. You could still squeeze some money out of them if you're quick and if you're sharp with it. I want to have like better fills, hopefully soon. I'll get better equipment soon. So you look at that, you guys. Selling 200. Okay, $5 area could hold. We're gonna hold 1,000 to see if the $5 area holds. See if there's any. Sometimes institutions will have a bunch of orders sitting at random spots. Got a decent buyer at 505. Let's see if their attempt here works or not. Third, fourth attempt today to crack the 5. 5 area. Buyer still 138 at 506. 503. Wow. Let's see again. Okay, adding on it. Wow, bad fill. Bad fill. We do have some buyers here. Let's see. Gotta get above VWAP again. Need volume to come in like it came in for them. Candle's not looking too good so far. Adding 100 again. Let's get above 516. Still have my order up here. Dropping order a bit. Let's see if we could get some buyers in again. I know I said I gotta leave in 20-30 minutes, but let me see if they hold the 5 here. It's good when you're your own boss, you guys. Few buyers coming in. Another 100. 1,300 shares. Let's see if they could get above VWAP again. Risk area right here for the extra risk we put on. 100 again. Big seller at 514s. Okay, above VWAP, gonna add 100. 513.78. Alright, we're gonna chill for a second. Try not to add too much right here in case they slam it back down. Volume needs to come in for us. How many times did they try to slam it down? This is like a 50% retracement off that. So let's see if we could get, again, start all over. You know how they say, stairs up, elevator down, stairs up, elevator down, stairs up, elevator down. Tiny shares. We hold it. Okay. We hold VWAP. 515. 514 has to get taken out again. Big sellers at 514. We need to get taken out before we add our little 10 shares. Five 14 still there. VWAP testing again. Like I said, we'll take off that risk if it comes below here. Adding 10, you guys. I like the tape. Don't like the volume, that's why I just added a little tiny amount. Gotta get above here. 515. Under VWAP, not good. Little tiny buyers still. Adding 10. Remember, we had that big seller at 514. Be careful. 10. Got to get above VWAP for a little bigger ad, maybe, if it gets there. Volume has to come in better. Not looking good. In case I like it, I'm going to add 60. In case I like it. Alright, bunch of sellers right here below VWAP. Adding the 60 right here. Alright. Tight risk. Risk first. Adding to the order, dropping it a bit. Just to see what happens for now. Excuse me. Need some more volume to come in. 30-minute on the volume. Alright, add the 100 again. Or add the 600. Alright, I'll have 1,000 in case. Take off risk if it goes back down. 517 average with 2,200 shares. $23 is going to be hopefully max on this final trading position if we start moving. If not, flatten out below 496. There's our risk area. Take off a half below 5 and half below 496. And if it holds good, I could re-add or I'll take it off next support. We need the fires to hold again. This is important right here, you guys, because we're right at support. So if this cracks, we got to get the hell out. If it cracks bad, it could crack bad. We're below VWAP and we're right at support. So tight one. Bidders are not coming in so far. just in case, you guys. Let's see what happens, because that could become new resistance area. Let's see what happens there. I did add, so take off some risk if it gets there. Power hour could go either way. It doesn't mean it's going to go up. They could slam it just like the morning. The first 30 minutes is kind of busier. We're not there yet, but I'm saying, like, 2 to 3 power hour, people like think it's going to, oh, it's power hour's coming, it's going to go up. It could go down too. They could slam it down hard. So both ways it could go. Got a little support right here. We just need a few more bidders. Sellers coming in at 504. 503 is getting sold. Let's see if this area holds. I see, like, I don't want to be like sound negative, but I see another leg down, so that's why I'm be careful. Like, if it cracks here, they're gonna try to slam it all the way down here. It's gonna be an ugly candle if they slam it. They know there's gonna be a lot of stop losses below 5, and a bunch of more short sellers attack. So some of these bulls are gonna defend this 5 area, and it's like weird that VWAP is right about around the 5 area too. Little volume coming in, not too much. No volume still. Want to see it is Friday. Don't want to be like try to predict it, but it's Friday. Bunch of shorts leave early, and they don't like holding over the weekend. Some of them, most of them. So let's see if we could get a good covering, squeeze hopefully into the close. Don't want to really be there that long. Thank God I am the boss. I know I said I want to go 20, 30 minutes ago, but want to see this thing hold the 5 really. Want to hopefully it's worth our time today. 508 sellers. Gonna be ready either way, you guys. 508 still selling it. Hopefully this other traders recognize this little double bottom support. Hopefully they don't want to bring in traders before they slam it down. Try to think both ways, you guys. Let's see if we can break this little trend right here or go down on the trend. Right there somewhere. Watch this. There we go, you guys. Smacking 100, adding 100. Going back at 2300, our lucky number. Wow, they're gonna eat it up. Let's see if I was wrong on that one. Hopefully we get a squeeze. Have a little order up there, 450. at 517, I believe. $518. Let's see. Give it some time. Had a decent little support there. Here we go. 518s coming up on my sale soon. Hopefully we could get a squeeze right here. Selling 100. Not a good fill. Taking off risk, you guys. That's it. Got a still order sitting right there. 450 shares. Trying to see a quick squeeze. Above VWAP. Hopefully till the 530, 540 areas. Hopefully we get filled really soon. This is where it gave us a hard time the first time on the fill. Remember you guys earlier? Gonna be a little selling pressure right there. That's why I put it there. I should have put a penny under it, but it'll be at break even like that. So at least a tiny part in the profit scaling out. The first one up there on level 2. Boom, you guys. Nice squeeze. Nice squeeze. Gonna sell 102 real fast. 519. Another 100. 520. $25s were our area a couple times on resistance. Adding 100. Trying to break this 25 area. Let's see. Above here, we can fill this gap. Another order thrown out there so I could just play with it in case. Selling 100 in case. Comes back to test VWAP. Hopefully not. Hopefully this becomes our new support area and some buyers finally decide to step it up. I have 50 right here. Adding 50. Hopefully it becomes new support. Hopefully. Let's see this flag hold too. Technical's looking nice so far. Need more volume. How many times did they try to slam this down, you guys? Sometimes it's like what stocks can't do. Like it couldn't crack this, couldn't crack that, couldn't crack this. Like right now, couldn't crack this, couldn't crack this. So we gotta be careful. Adding another 50 on the ask. Back to 1650, and I might add another 50 on the bid if it holds. I mean, on the market. Adding 50 more. We don't want to see the 514 guys come back on the ask. Okay. Let's see if this flag holds. Gotta be flexible, you guys. Let's see. How's that looking? Okay. Let's see the 15. 15's looking decent in a tight range. Excuse me. Five 17's coming in. Not that big size though. They want to crack the support. They're gonna try to crack that support. Adding 50. Candle's not looking okay, but the tape's looking okay, but the candle's not looking too good. Try to see what pattern we got here. If it holds. If it holds. So you guys see that? They try to take it down again. We're ready to smack it out if they do. Want to see this candle hold. Don't want to see a test VWAP. Looks like they try to take some stops out. That's what it looks like so far. Got Dina falling asleep over here. Okay, adding the 50 here. All right, let's see if we can break our little wedge pattern. Not good. Small size though. Let's see. We'll see if this area holds or not. Watch this little pattern right here. Watch that. I will add a tiny bit if it breaks this. If it breaks this. Adding 50. We still have an order. I dropped it a bit, but we do still have an order for 450 right here. Making it 500 in case. Should have dropped it a penny, but I think I raised it on accident. We're going to see if we're going to hold our little trend line or not. Alrighty. Adding the 50 here. See 517 sellers that would probably hopefully get past them. Bunch of sellers. You guys see the sellers at 517? So let's see. Adding 50 again. Could get up to 2,000 again. At a decent. Gotta get above this area. Add the 50 above that area. Still got sellers, 515s. 2 p.m. starting right now, so be careful. If I do add, I'm only adding 50 more for the power hour run. If not, I'll take off 500 if we get below our new risk area. It's like a trailing stop in my head, you guys. But it really hasn't moved up where I can move the trailing stop. So I'm just managing it for now. I want to see the 517 guys get taken out. Relax, Dina. Dina, relax, baby. I haven't checked on the daily all day, really. So the daily's looking okay. Sometimes it closes strong, you guys. A lot of buyers will come in and jump on it for the swing trade. But we're gonna see if this is gonna be a waste of time or if it's gonna work in our favor. I don't want to sound like I'm biased, but I feel like it's gonna might work in our favor. I could be wrong. Let's see. Big sellers coming in 514. If people come in for power hour and see this thing holding like a whole 30, 40, a whole hour above VWAP, hopefully it will close strong. I'm not trying to stay here like I keep saying, but I've been sitting here for almost the past hour and a half trying to manage this trade. This was supposed to be a quick trade, but sometimes it happens, you guys. Like, I don't know if I said earlier, but sometimes you don't want to enjoy trading so much. Like, I still want to see it. Okay, this is my job, but really, I don't want to sit here all day on the computer. So, a couple hours a day is enough. If you guys can bank at least 500 to 1,000 every day, it's good. It will change your life, you guys. Just like this month, I probably withdrew. I just did another wire today, so probably withdrew 10, like 9 grand, probably 7, 8, 9. Yeah, probably 9,500 so far. I had like a 20K month this month so far. It's good for me. I never had like a 20K month before, and consistent profitability and managing risk, and like don't want to jinx it. Thank God for everything, you guys. Sellers coming in, don't like that. Let's see if we get a flat top breakout right here or not. Need volume, you guys. More volume. Be flexible right here. Try to be a little flexible with the trend line. $5.16 small size though. $5.14's back. Big buyer. Here we go. I'm gonna add the 50 right here. And let's see if we get some movement. Now we're back at 2,000 shares, and hopefully. So we're at 5. Be a little patient with the rest of the shares. Got a little order set sitting at I think 523, I believe. Right at resistance, 522, right below the 523 resistance. In case we get there, could get a little squeeze. Hopefully, get filled on the little squeeze. I'm a little hungry, guys. I can't really eat. Like if I eat, all of my animals will come and try to attack me right now. So I gotta wait a little bit. Just gonna keep chilling and hopefully waiting for this for a little bit. Uh-oh, not good. Here we go. Get some volume in here, hopefully. Need that breakout. $5.17's got to go again. Adding 100. Yes, you guys. People trying to smack the 5.17 guys out of here. Let's see. 2,100 shares. I really didn't want to add too much, but if it gets above here, I'll add max 2,300. 23 is my, if it gets above there. Let's see. Big seller trying to drop it. Let's see what Power Hour does for us. Ready to take off risk, you guys, on Power Hour. $5.17's on gotta go on the 5.17s, 5.18s. A little supply right there. Okay, looking good so far. All right, cool. Adding 100. '18's got to get taken out. Then we're gonna have a little resistance since 2025. If we get some volume to come in, Power Hour, these guys could get you taken out easily. Need a little more follow through on the volume. Trying to drop it again. Not that many sellers so far. Excuse me. I'm gonna add my final 100 if it holds. They try to drop it so many times, you guys. So let's see for Power Hour if they add some gas to the add some fuel to the fire. You never know. Let's see. To me, this is like a big like movie or like a big like like a game like a basketball or Bulls game or something like that. We're riding the small trend right here. I'm ready to either buy or sell depending on how it acts. Got to get the 18 guys out of here, and this bidder's got to step it up. But need follow through. Okay, adding the final 100 here. Okie dokie. We're gonna start taking off, hopefully like 3 at a time. Let's see. Give it some time. Got to get these 18 guys out of here. Still got a small order on the level 2. Taking off 300. 516.14. They didn't get close to VWAP, is why I added a little bit. So, but they can try to slam it back down. But on this try, when they pushed it above, these guys kind of held it up. So that's the goal right now, is to keep it above VWAP. Maybe spike. I don't want to be flat today by the end of the day. Big sellers coming in. Only 2,000 shares left. Took off that little risk right there. Still have a little 500 share order right there. It almost got there. 211 is the time. How's our 515 looking? 15 is looking okay. Let's see how my 5's looking. 5's looking so. Hopefully we get a little uptick. Taking off 300 hopefully. It's 517. Every time I try to sell the bid, it drops a penny. I'm like sitting right next. The computer's right next to the internet box. I want to try to get like internet that's not Wi-Fi. So maybe I'll get better fills. Thinking. 1,700 shares left. Above this area is what we need. Above 525, 520, 523, 525. We want to see the volume get bigger and that area get taken out. Maybe like it could happen tomorrow, next week, but I want to see it happen today. I want to see it happen today. Let's see. Moving slow. This could get slammed back down, like, or it could continue this pattern to go up. Okay, it's not looking good, you guys. Let's see if we get these sellers to try to come slam it down in power hour. Let's see if they're successful. If they're not successful here, we could get above there. You just need a little volume. Let's see if we get some buyers at the end of this day. Is there going to be more profit takers or buyers at the end of this day? Let's see. You guys hear my torch every time I light the let's just call it my cigar. I just chill with it because I like to be patient, chill, and like make it like a positive atmosphere, no matter what happens. This is amazing. Like 10 years ago, I would have been like jumping for joy, making $1,500 in one day. Trading feeds itself. When you make 7K, then you make 10K, like 1,500 is like okay. I'm just glad it. Like this morning, I was in the red a little bit. Like when I first jumped on the trade, it went down to 492 for like 1 minute and jump back up. So I'm glad it jumped back. I'm just glad it bounced. Alrighty. Get some buyers coming in here, you guys. Adding 100, hopefully for the breakout. Added 100. Still got my other orders sitting up there too. $5.12 is our average. Gotta give my doggy a little snacky. 519. Gotta get this 519 guy out of here. I'll add 50 if we get him out. There's a bunch of buyers trying. Still there. On ARCA, first one, 54,000 shares. Gotta get absorbed. You want to see him get absorbed, and like he's not even budging. They're still like sitting there. There we go. Let's see. Next up is 520 if we get rid of him. And I don't see too many sellers right there so far. 23, 24, 25. I think we might have supply, but it is the end of the day, so maybe the short's covering. Maybe it could help us squeeze. Maybe. Always act like you guys don't know what's gonna happen. Don't what messes you up and messed me up back in the day trading is this is going to $6. I'm gonna hold it. Like you're not sure. It could go but it could go back to $4. It could go like we're not sure. Yeah, see he added right here. So it's still a little pressure there. Can't get through him. The guy's still trying to smack him. Might take off a little bit, taking off 50 in case we don't get rid of him. Want to see him go. It's getting bigger on his side. Okay, taking another 50 off in case. They couldn't get through that guy. Let's see if the bidders hold it at 517. Bidder stepping down at 516. It's taking 50 off again. In case. Still want to see the 519. He's bigger right here. So I could add the 50 back if we take him out. The order is going to be sitting up there at 523. Might make it 600 shares in case. It's going to be for 650 in case. Still got to get above this guy though. The 519 guy. See him? Still there. If we don't get rid of him, I'll start taking off again. Still have people catching the dip a little bit. Still sitting there at 519. Need somebody to come take him out. I don't have trillions, you guys, where I could just come take him out. Watching the 17s closely too to hold. 16, 17s. Want to see this 19 guy. I need more volume. They tried right here again. Start taking off 100 at a time if it doesn't work. If it works, I will add 50 if this 519 guy gets out of here. Even 100 I could add if the 519 guy gets taken out. $60 and 50 shares left. Turning into like a couple hour trade. Five 17s here, 518s. He's now on 518s. So if they can't get above this, I will take some off. If 515s don't hold, I will take some off. Buying the market, I mean. We're back at 17, and that's going to be chill with for a second. Adding 200. The 19 finally got taken out, you guys. Adding another 200. I want to see the 20s get taken out. Got an order for 650 at the 23 level, I believe. Take off the 100 extra risk if we don't get above there again. I want this candle to finish forming, and then we can get a new candle. Still giving us a higher low on the 5 minute. Volume's okay. Still need more volume. 15s, I'll take off that risk again. If it gets below 15s. Looks like we're almost going to pop soon. 94, 19 back on the ask, you guys. Going to take off 100 in case. Just in case. Got to get through him again. Okay, to my order still at 23 coming up. 650 shares. The bidder's got to step it up a bit. I'm going to sell the bid 100 shares right here. 520.5. Still got that order up there. 23. Gonna have resistance around the 23, 24, 25 area unless we give some volume and some cover. Here's a nice buyers coming in. Nice buyers, you guys. Filled, you guys. Partial fill at least. That's what happens when you need more volume. Let's see if we can get a fill for the rest. And you got pressure. Above here is going to be hard, but above here we have pressure to fill this gap if it gets above there. 1898 only. It's like a $10,000 position right now. Still sitting at 523. Hopefully get a partial fill right here. Maybe fill the rest of them, hopefully, if we get a little more volume. Got some beer in front of us. You got more shares. They go like the biggest to smallest. So if somebody could take them out, then I'm next and they'll take me out, or we get taken out together if somebody just decides to come take out the 23s. 21 still on the bid. Gonna sell 100 in case. In case, you guys. They can't get off. I want to see the bid go up faster than this. Every time they go to the bid, then it goes to 20, then 21, back to 17, then like it's going too slow for me. Here's 21 on the bid again. Need bigger size a little bit. 22 is trying to sell. 22 is trying to sell. Algo is trying to sell 22s. Here we go, filled. Got a nice little short squeeze right here. Little covering action right here at the 24 areas. 1150 shares left. I will add 50 if we break the 25s, like I said earlier. Has to break 25. Here we go. I'm going to add 50. Then at the 26, I'll add my other 50. Instead of adding 100, if it breaks the 25 all the way, I'll add 50 before, 50 after. If it works like that. This way, the risk won't be that much if it doesn't work the first time. Here we go. 25, just a few sellers left. Okay. Not that many bidders, though. That's the problem. 1,200 shares left. Want to see 525s get taken out, you guys. Gotta throw another order out there for 29s. In case we get there, might change it to 28s. Just want to see what happens the last 30 minutes. Hopefully, I'll be done with before then, you guys. Sorry the video took too long. If you're still with me, I don't know if I said this, but if you're still with me here, you guys, if you need a free session, email mytradecoach23 if you need help with trading or anything. Email me at mytradecoach23@gmail.com and I will give you a free session. If you got to be one of my subscribers, you got to leave a like, and then I'm gonna take off 50 real fast because the way that jumped is crazy. So let's see if we can get above the 525 areas. Like I said, I'll still add if it gets above 525. I gotta see these 525 guys sitting on level 2 get taken out. And this becomes like 526, 527. These guys become 525, 526, hopefully higher. That's how I'll add the 50. The 5's got to get taken out at least. Here we go. 5's got taken out. Here we go, you guys. 26 is on the bid. Adding another 50. Still got the order for 250 shares sitting at 29. I'm going to sell 150 more just in case. Need a bidder step it up for a second. Adding 50. Want to see a power hour run real fast. Maybe we could get to the 40s. 40s, 50s even possible. If not, I will take off that risk. 27s get taken out. I still have an order for 529, 250. That will leave us with 1,000, and I can still add 50s. 525 on the bid. I'm gonna smack the bid for 50. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Gotta get above this area. We're gonna set a little alert in case we get there. Volume's looking nice. Hopefully it closes strong. This doesn't look too good. Put off low volume. Buying the market here, adding 50 right there. Good tape. Hopefully this becomes support. Still got the 250 right there. Adding 50 again. Come on, baby. They keep trying to crack it on us. Bulls versus Bears right here, you guys. Tiny bit. If it cracks the 26s again. Okay, 26 seller buyers coming in. I want to add 25. I could be wrong here. Let's see if they try to take it down. 1325 shares, not bad. Okay, we got a wick right here. Trailing risk. This area. Bidder stepping up a little bit. Adding 25. '26 has got to get off the ask. Decent bidders at 25. That's good. Bidders are stepping it up a bit. Moved up from 520 to 525. So far, we need to see them bring more size in or raise the bid to 526. Nope. Sellers took that one. I want to see ending volume here. Wicks are looking okay on our side so far. Adding 25 again. Got to get the 26s out of here. We'll add the 25 again. Times and sales evening it out a little bit. Level 2 evening out a little bit. Let's see if we could get above this area right here where we talked about. 26 has got to go on the ask. Boom. We're gonna help them by 25 right here. Okay, not good. Fighting the 25 area. 26 area. Bidder still at 25. Okay, adding size. I want to see the 26s get taken out and bidder stepping it up. If you guys like do videos when you trade, it'll help you too because you have some type of accountability. Trading has like zero accountability if you're not like in check or checking yourself. Videos help me have accountability, help me follow the plan. Okay. They're trying to dump the 25 areas, you guys. Let's see. Still looking good. Still looking good. I could be wrong, but I see this thing squeezing. I could be wrong. I see this thing squeezing. We could give up and give it up right now, but we have a little nice pattern above here. We could squeeze. 526s hopefully get taken out soon. Get rid of that supply right there. I see him coming up. I see him coming up. One guy left. Two guys left. Boom. Almost. Okay. Gain absorbed. Beta's yellow. Step it up. The pattern's looking good so far. Trend is your friend till the end, you guys. Little flag. Let's see if we could get above this little flag. It would be nice to get above the 26s, 27s, so we could get to the 30s. Okay. 26s getting absorbed. I just want to see 26s coming on the bid at least, and 27s get up to the ask. Still a few sellers left. Here we go. They're coming. Oh. There's a lot of supply still there. We don't want to see too much profit taken at the end of the day. You want to see more buyers, swing buyers, like swing trade buyers, investors, more people like hedge funds seeing the earnings on this and want to get like some orders in, want to hold the position. Really don't want to see them trade it and buy and sell it. You want to see them buy it just to hold it for the swing, for the investment. Though, like investors and swing traders are more powerful than day traders. Okay, bidders back down again. Gotta see the 525s get taken out. The size is ugly on the tape. I have 50 here in case I want to get buy or sell. Come on, bidders. Come to the 25 already. Take off 50. Some risk. I don't like the way that dropped. They're going to try to drop it. We're going to see if we have support at the 20 area again. There's this big 525 guy again, you guys. Okay, adding 50 back on. It says 208 filled orders. So if I was paying the commissions like 10 years ago, wow, I'd be probably break even on this trade if that 695 per commission. Got a few buyers, 522 area. Let's see if they hold this area up again or not. This was the area that was resistance. Let's see if it becomes support or not. Got to manage risk first, you guys. But the worst thing is when you get out and then it runs. As soon as you get out, it starts going. That's why sometimes I just take a little off, little off, little off. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Okay, taking off 50 again. Just that little extra risk that I put on. Below the 15s, I'll take off the other 50. About 17, 18 minutes left in the market. I know I didn't want to make this trade too long, you guys. I just got a little carried away, but so far so good. Locked in a little bit more with the extra hour. Okay, gotta add that 50, I think. You'll probably see some better size coming in. Add that 50 back on. Get a little better size. Want to see this volume ending already. The selling volume. No good. Take off 50 in case. Test view up. Take off another 50 in case. We don't want to give back most of our profits, you guys. You want to always protect your profits. Treat your unrealized gains or like your profit almost. Let's see if we could get a hold on this view up area. See that ugly candle, you guys? It broke the trend. They're going to try to smack this down. Let's see what happens. They tried this a few times already today. Below 510s, I'll take off another 50 if it gets below 510. Okay, adding the 50 back on. Nice wick so far. 50 again. Let's see if the wick continues for us. Sometimes I like to have long trades just to build my confidence and like building my strength, build my patience. It helps me build like, but don't want to build bad habits at the same time. You want to build good habits from the beginning, you guys, or then you're gonna have a lot of fixing to do later. Okay, adding the 50 back. Not risking too much on the last little piece. Adding another 50 again. Okay, get up to 15 again. 1,500 shares, I'm saying. 13 minutes left in the market. Let's see if this thing runs. If not, we're going to flatten out, call it a day, you guys. Run with the money. I want to see it at least squeeze for the final 5-10 minutes. Couple good candles. Could be wrong, but let's see. Okay, we're going to have 100 to take off in case something happens we don't like. In case they slam it at the end of the last two candles. Okay, adding. Back at 1,500 shares. Let's see if we could get above the 20 area. Remember 20 we had resistance, you guys. Then we have 25 area. What's this sell at? 529. Let me drop it. Make it 350. Let's see. Adding 100 here. Hopefully get a quick run. If not, we'll take it off quickly. Gotta get past the 20s. Adding another 100. Another 100. Bunch of supply right there. Let's see if this thing keeps going. I know buyer's target is to get past 525. Seller's target is to break VWAP and get below 5. So let's see who wins here. Adding another 100. 1,900 shares. Adding shares to the limit order, you guys, in case. Adding another 100 here. Alrighty. We're going to chill for the last 10 minutes, see what happens. Start taking off a little bit at a time. If it works. Or if it doesn't. Not good, not good. if they come back. Selling 200. Still have my other order up there, 600 shares, you guys. Let's get rid of this alerts in our way. Taking off another 200. If you learn how to trade, you guys can make money almost every day in the market. But it takes a lot, you guys. It takes a lot. That's all I can say. Most traders know what I'm talking about. I want to see a squeeze right here to 25, so I could get filled on the 600. 24 would even be nice. Got the order at 25. I thought I had it at 25. I guess it was 26. I dropped it to 25. Just in case we only have 8 minutes left. Doesn't work in the next 8 minutes, it's not going to work. It might work tomorrow or something, but right now, I got to trying to be flat. Hopefully. Okay, I'll take another 200 off in case it gives us a hard time here. Back in the day when I was under PDT rule, I would sell half and hold half for the next day for the part 2 breakout. Usually on OTCs, they break out like with more follow through. It's like easier when the level 2 stacks up, and times and sales is kind of easier on those. 253, not good. So let's take another 200. Let's see if they come in or not. Sometimes shorts will attack in the last 5 minutes, so be extra careful. That's why I usually like to lock in. 19's on the selling. $20 back on the bid. That's good. Gonna add the final little 200 for the last few minutes. Let's see if we could get filled or not. 1400. Got my order at 25 right there. Just need to get above there. For now, I'll take it off. $5.15 is the hold. I'll take off the extra risk. Then we'll have 1,000 shares left for the final few minutes. Do have a hidden little seller in the 518 areas. Okay. Wanted to add right there on the thought it was gonna break out. I'm going to add the final 100 for the last 4 minutes. Now let's see. Hopefully take off 5 at a time, 4 at a time. If it doesn't work, we'll take it off. Got to get above, like I said, the 520 areas. They're going to keep it below there till when? Four minutes left in the market. I'm going to take off 5 right there, having problems at 520 area. Let's see if we could get there with the rest of the 1,000 shares. If not, 2 more clicks and we are done, you guys. Sorry this trade took too long. Three minutes left in the market. Dropped the order to 19 in case, wow, they just dropped it really hard. Let's see if it holds VWAP in the last 2 minutes. Gonna drop it, guys, just to get flattened a little bit. Hopefully it fills. About a minute left. A minute and a half left in the market. Taking off 5, you guys. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to cancel these because we're going to take off some right here. 5's gone. Let's see the last 500 if we could do anything. About 20 seconds left. We are out this trade, you guys, at the buzzer, locking in almost $1,500, you guys. It took a couple hours. Look at now it wants to squeeze like crazy, but I didn't want to go long overnight. I was going to leave a small position overnight, but I said I want to stick to my plan because you never know what could happen, and it's going to be a weekend hold, if anything. So be careful, you guys. Making almost $1,500 on the day. Exact is $1,493.66. $14.93.66. If you stayed with me, smash that like. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Always remember, plan the trade, trade the plan. Peace out.